is the officer. I've got.
Pick me.
A mission?
No.
Huh? I am the sniper trigger. Standing by.
The stage will be mine.
Faceless are a blight upon this world.
Lock on. Allow me. Not over yet. Fire. Hello to my face. Oops, I can't really control my strength. Need a shower? It's raining shower. My song is with you. He's seen your look again. Not over yet.
Support this bullet will reach its mark. Rising tide of destiny.
Oops, I can't really control my strength.
Gideon division, assemble!
Time to pin them down. The advantage.
I might have to get a little rough with you. Definitely not my type. Going a little harder won't hurt.
Lock on.
We're still in one piece. All right, I'll play with you.
Target.
Let our souls resonate.
My bullets are one with the wind. Time to pin them down.
I'm not late.
Behind me, the melody of combat.
Understanding the latest trend.
We're up, Hooey! A new kid.
Want to see the
Touch me. Wanna hear?
A mission?
I would. Don't just think about it. Do it.
We fighting? Take me.
Pick me, and I promise you'll learn big.
Huh? And
soar with the wind. Concentrate. Shift. Allow me, Fufu. Concentrate. Great. Focus. Cycle of yin and yang. The weak spot is here! Shift!
Wait! Finish it!
The pleasure's all yours! Spirit and form!
Catch you in the next life!
An opening.
This one's so feisty!
Shift. Evil shall return to dust. Obliterate form and spirit. The pleasure's all yours. Yin and yang.
What's up? Listen to my... Remember to smile!
Seize the moment. An opening. The weak spot is here! Concentrate. Shift.
I won't get to see this time!
Allow me. Shift. Cycle of yin and yang. Shift.
Remember to smile!
The weak spot is here!
Surrender! No point ready!
First correction, restore clarity. An opening.
Listen to my...
I'll protect you. And your asset confirmed. Preparing to
Eradicate number 0. This one eradicates all standing.
only the brave will. We fighting? Okay, let's get ready.
Number 0.
I'm...
I can't. Yahoo! Wanna hear a summer story?
Huh? What the? What the?
Your journey ends with me.
Enough!
Brave, fear nothing.
Don't wanna mess with me!
Full lockdown complete.
I'll help blast your troubles sky high!
Counter it. Not one step further. Nothing slips through my defenses. Don't even try.
Let's ride the wave!
Heads up.
Take this!
You have no means of escape. That's all you've got.
Guess what my umbrella can turn into? Huh? Sweep the wimps
Not one step further. Your journey ends with me. We fight together. Look out!
Time to split!
That was smooth. Removing threat.
Let's ride the wave!
Heads up.
Welcome to do. You're welcome to come back anytime to hear more flowers. Hello, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
I want to buy some flowers for my squad mates. Could you give me some recommendations?
Of course. But pardon me for asking. Were you just eyeing the flowers and swallowing?
Seed, Orchidea. If you want to pick some flowers, I think I might be able to help.
Proxy, are you interested in these little ones too?
Oh, Belle. Do you happen to know this young lady? In that case, let's pick out some flowers that suit her intentions together.
Just leave it to me. Seed, what kind of flowers are you looking for? Are they gifts for someone?
Yeah. I feel like everyone on the squad's been doing a lot for me lately. So I want to give them a sea of flowers, so big that they can swim in it. But I got told off when I told Captain Magus I wanted them to lie in a sea of roses. I wonder why. Anyway, she said that I should just get one bouquet for each of them.
If they really tried swimming in roses, they'd all get stabbed by the thorns. Let's pick some bouquets that match each of them, yeah?
About that, I made up my mind while we were chatting earlier. There are so many little ones to choose from here. I'll get flame lilies for Soldier 11, morning glories for Orphe, moonflowers for Captain Magus, and Trigger gets red spider lilies. My instincts are telling me these are perfect for them.
Yeah, your instincts are solid. The thing is, other than the flame lilies, those flowers all have pretty grim meanings, don't they?
Really? Well, I think everyone has a flower that suits them best. And these little ones really do fit them, don't you think?
Young lady, when giving flowers, it's not always about matching appearances or aura. It's more about how they'll feel when receiving them. Don't you think what matters the most is bringing a smile to their face?
And Nene? So, what should I do? Oh, maybe sort the flowers by type. Oh, encrypt the names with a Caesar cipher and write a message using the petals. That should be enough to convey my feelings, right?
That might be a bit much.
How about this? I know the members of Opal Squad pretty well too. If you trust me, I can help choose flowers that suit each of them.
Sure. I bet Captain won't blow a fuse this time if you pick them.
Ah, I see. So there's another reason you came. Please, come with me to the back. Belle, would you mind waiting at the entrance?
That flower. Is that a Nineveh? Seed, did you buy a Nineveh? What for?
I heard this store might have some, so I asked. Everything went surprisingly smoothly. You know, my memories from before the fall of the old capital are really fuzzy. It felt like my memory functions were impaired before I met Seed Sr. My earliest memory is of looking out through a shattered window. Where the fences and barbed wire used to be, there was just nothing. So I left. I don't remember how long I walked, how far, or who I met. But one thing sticks. I saw a flower, just like this in the hollow. Except that one was hundreds of times bigger than this one.
Wait. That sounds like... Are you saying you also saw the real Nineveh before you met Seed Sr.? Do you remember anything else about that day?
The real Nineveh? Huh. Maybe. I always thought it was just some overgrown flower. I don't remember much else. But that flower keeps showing up in my dreams. So I figured I'd buy one for myself. Why not, right? I'll put it in the most visible spot in the cockpit. Maybe one day it'll help me remember what I've forgotten. Seed Senior, you, the captain, you're all so curious about what happened when the old capital fell. I'll do my best to help. And when I do, I'll collect a nice reward from you all.
So that's why. I thought you just liked the look of it. I didn't expect it was far more than just that.
Well, this is also Seed Senior's biggest wish. I'll get the truth out of Nineveh. Plus, the flower that suits me best is obviously a different little one.
Sorry, I just thought you picked the one that fit you best, like with everyone else. So, what flower suits you best?
That's classified for now. But I'll have you sign a non-disclosure agreement soon, Proxy. Be good and wait patiently till then.
Pretty please, dear manager, help me pick out a good movie.
So, anything you're really into? Give me a hint, and I can, narrow down the options for you.
Let me see. Horror, adventure, tearjerkers. I'm pretty much game for anything. My movie tastes are all over the place.
What about that Tanuki movie? It's about this Tanuki who's totally failing at the transformation art and gets booted from its village because of some misunderstanding. But it uses its brains to expose the bad guys and save its clan.
Tanuki, huh? And as the main character. Kama would probably dig that. Sounds adorable. I trust your judgment. Let's go with that one.
I actually have I Am Tanuki in stock. Haven't gotten around to watching it yet, though. There's a TV upstairs. Wanna check it out, Yuzuha?
Sounds good. Watching movies with you makes them way more fun. What an interesting film! The way they mixed real-life animal stuff in the story? That was just perfect! And the protagonist lines are so quotable. That whole, I'm a tanuki, not a reindeer. But it has to be a reference to something else, right?
I loved the movie too! And seriously, when the Tanuki was getting attacked, Kama was totally losing it, pacing back and forth in front of the TV. Oh, so cute! He must have been super into it.
Huh? What's that, Kama? You want to say something? Oh, you mean the movie feels kind of familiar? Yeah, that one scene did give me major deja vu. Reminds me of when we first met.
You mean you and Kama? I'm dying to know the story. Spill the deets.
It's not really much of a story. I just happened to help Kama out by chance. When I first saw him, Kama was getting bullied, held underwater by some punk kids. I know how terrifying it is to choke on water, so I rushed over and scared them off. He was frightened and took off in a flash. Never thought I'd see him again after that. Then, when I was in a jam in the hollow, Kama swooped in and saved me! That's when I realized he'd been secretly following me around, keeping an eye on me the whole time. He'd been hurt by humans before, so he must have been super scared and suspicious. But when he saw me in trouble, he still jumped in, giving me time to bail.
You helped Kama out, so he wanted to have your back. Even though he totally freaked out, he still stood up for you. I guess that's what real courage is all about.
Yeah, Later, when we met up with Minato, he thought he was a baddie too and totally clobbered him. Despite Kama being smaller, he came off as way more intimidating than Minato. After that, it took me forever to get those two to get along. Of course, it was Kama being a little grump, always thinking Minato was some bad guy in disguise. Minato was pretty down about it for a long time.
Wow, things have really changed, huh? Who would have thought Kama would end up becoming such an important partner to you?
Yeah, it's got me thinking. Kama was a lot like me back then, just clinging to a plank, cast adrift in this world. Sometimes I dream that I'm still out there, drifting across a vast, endless ocean. It's beautiful, sure, but it's also kind of cruel, like it just goes on forever, like time itself. But along the way I met Dad, Minato, Kama, Alice, and then I met you. We may still have to cling to that piece of driftwood, but so what? At least we're not alone anymore.
The fact that we were able to meet each other in this lifetime is nothing short of a miracle. I'm really glad I met you and that we became friends.
And of course, it's because you're such a good friend that I go all out when I tease you. It's getting late. The movie was awesome. Thanks for today. Next time, take me around 6th Street, okay? I can't wait to discover what other little surprises are hidden in the place you call home.
Seed? What's wrong? Aren't you gonna sit down?
You sit first, Proxy.
Seed? There's still a lot of space on the couch. You don't have to sit right next to me, you know?
You don't like this, Proxy? Everyone else on the squad's fine with me squeezing close.
Well, I don't mind it or anything. It's just Trigger said you usually avoid physical contact, so I wasn't expecting it. But if you're okay with it, then I'm cool too.
It's fine if it's you or my squad mates. Too many flowers crowded together won't grow right, but a flower all alone is far more delicate, you know? Right, what's the story in this movie?
Let me see. It's about a mother whose child suffers from a congenital heart condition and gets lost in the hollow. To save her son, the mom ventures into the hollow by herself. She tries to locate him through his pacemaker on her phone, essentially tracking him down by following his heartbeat.
The number 100,000 is on the cover. Does it mean the kid's heart beats 100,000 times? Sounds pretty long for the source of the signal.
I don't think that's it. A human heart beats something like 2.5 to 3 billion times over a lifetime. And for a teenage kid, 100,000 heartbeats could happen in just a day. I'd say the 100,000 on the cover is more like a symbolic number, just to show that the mother and her child don't really have as much time as you'd think.
Huh? But 100,000 sounds huge! It only takes a day? Seed Senior's logic cord doesn't really understand the concept of heartbeats, and I can't hear mine either. I didn't realize using the heart as a signal source was so energy intensive.
People are complicated, and hearts are too. Maybe you'll understand them a little more after we watch this.
True. Let's start watching then. Proxy, I'd like to hear your heartbeat. Is that okay?
Huh? Sure, I guess. Is something wrong?
Proxy, your heart rate's speeding up.
'Cause you suddenly leaned in to listen. Anyone would react like this.
The movements of the human heart. So this is how it feels. Steady, rhythmic, like turning gears. But sometimes it also stumbles, like a scooter catching on a small stone. Oh, it feels so close, like I could touch it if I reached out. Yet it also feels so far away. Oh, like the sound of Seed Senior's heavy footsteps echoing in my ears when I used to fall asleep in the cockpit as a kid. The rhythm is sometimes quick and sometimes slow, drifting near and far. As a signal source, it doesn't seem all that reliable. Seed Senior's navigation system is a lot more efficient. But at the end of the movie, the mother really managed to find her child just by following his fading heartbeat. Is this what people call a miracle? If I can learn the mechanics behind it, will miracles happen to me too?
For sure. Actually, I'd say you're already making miracles happen every day.
I'm not that great. But since you say so, maybe I can get a little more greedy and wish for more. Anyway, I want to remember your heartbeat first. This way, as long as your heart is still beating, I'll always be able to find you, no matter where you are. I won't let you or any of my squad mates get lost. Which is why, Proxy, you gotta keep your heartbeat steady. Don't let your heart rate spike like earlier. Your beats are too precious to go to waste.
Don't worry, Seed. I don't have a pacemaker, but I promise. As long as this heart still beats, you'll never be alone.
That's a promise. Today I learned so much about hearts. Maybe I'm one step closer to understanding the human heart, too? Oh, right. I gotta review what I learned. Proxy! Your heartbeat's speeding up again! Didn't we agree not to waste them?